Dear brothers, I am Adama. Continuing our journey to Telos, I will comment on Chapter 5 of Book 1. You will be able to see that some dates were placed in the book and these dates are already very far away, they are in the past, I could even say distant. Is it to lose hope? Is it to disbelieve that you will make it? No, not at all. If this were true, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be doing this work with each of you. Don't get attached to dates, to moments. Everyone needs to follow their own path, follow their path to the light. You will not all be on the same vibration. As you grow your own vibrations, you are taken to other places, to other lives, to other ways of living. It is as if within the planet itself there are different places where all those who are accepting, are agreeing to make this change, to raise their vibrations, can start to live in a more peaceful and much less aggressive way from the outside. That is why we have said, many changes will happen to each of you and it is up to each one to let yourself be carried away by them or challenge them. Many of you still have fear in your hearts, fear of change, fear of separations, fear of everything you will have to leave behind. But this path is a slow, gradual path, where you don't realize it every day, but you are already letting go. The ego still often makes you believe that you shouldn't change, that you shouldn't let go, because living something known is more comfortable and safer than going for something where you don't know what the result will be. Don't listen to the ego. Evolution always involves walking along paths that have never been explored before. How was your world conquered? For those who started their journey to discover the new. Many perished along the way, but many arrived and spread across their planet precisely because of this courage to break new ground. No, in today's world you will hardly perish by choosing a new path, unless it is a path of non-light, then you will have every chance of perishing. But if you choose a path of light, there is no purpose in the path, with one caveat, unless it is the decision of your soul. But evolution will always be along paths never seen or experienced before, it will always be along new paths, paths totally different from those you live today. There will be changes in your lives and it will be up to each of you to choose to follow them, because only with changes will you be prepared at each point to move forward on a new path. Don't expect to evolve where you are today. It's as if you gained access to new floors, this image has already been given to you. People's vibration places everyone on the same floor of a large building, and as people raise their vibrations they gain access to the upper floors, no longer interacting with those who are vibrating what they vibrated a while ago. And so you climb the vibration ladder, reaching increasingly higher levels. If you reach higher levels, how can you remain in the same place where all those who lived with you at that previous level are? There needs to be changes, there needs to be shifts. And this will happen frequently in the lives of each of you who choose to follow the light. Returning to the chapter, I talked about our appearance. It depends exclusively on the vibration of the beings on this planet. So the more beings on high floors, the closer our arrival to the surface becomes. We could never appear at the lowest level, because our vibration, it's not that it doesn't allow it, but we don't want to go so low. As I said, we will find ourselves halfway between a fourth and half dimensions. Today you are practically living in a very different fourth dimension from when this book was channeled, but you still need to raise the vibration of the whole a lot so that there is this great appearance, not just for us, but for many. And many ask themselves, how is this ratio on the planet? I would say that today it fluctuates a lot, because the vast majority still allow themselves to be carried away by the illusion of the matrix, by the illusion of what is presented and start to live in the same vibration that they set. As long as the whole doesn't notice that this is all a big trap and that the world out there is a little different, it will still take a while for us to show up. But I can tell you that this process is no longer in the hands of humans on this planet. The awakening process no longer depends on you, it is already happening. So we know that soon we will have a quantum of people who will be able to have contact with us and who will be ready to live, not just in our company, but in the company of many other beings. Can we say that the vast majority of the planet will experience this? This is an answer that I cannot give you yet, but I will only say the following: continue on the path to raise the floors in that building more and more, because each one of you who rises, someone who is on the lowest level has the urge to follow him. Because many don't follow it because they don't think it's possible, but when some see you evolving, you rising in vibration, they begin to believe that you are capable too, and the awakening of the planet itself will make them reach where they need to go to that level. So today I would say to each one of you, be light, because the light illuminates, and the more you are light, the more people you will illuminate, and this is a process that cannot be stopped, and the shadows know this, which is why the constant attempt to get you out of the way, to get you out of balance, because when this happens your light weakens and those who were behind you lose the point of reference, and often end up being swallowed up again by this whole process that is still there. So what each of you needs is to be light and look at the imbalance with love, so that it does not affect you. When you feel that you will be unbalanced, fill yourself with more light. Do a little exercise. Make a direct connection with Gaia and ask, "My Mother Gaia, increase my energy now," and you will see how all that attempt will fall apart, and the one who was trying to unbalance you will not understand anything, because suddenly he will not even know what who spoke and will return to balance as well. Soon, my brothers, very soon, we will all be together. I don't assume that you are responsible for attracting everyone. The Great Awakening is exactly making people see you, it's not the other way around, but the more you emanate light, the more people will see you. But the ability to see the light is being emanated onto this planet, and it is a wonderful process as many are waking up. And soon, very soon, everything we planned will happen.